Hi guys, Todd here again with TW Home Show. Welcome back to my channel. Today I've got the RV back in the driveway at home, and I'm going to be installing an accessory today I thought you might find interesting, because after a couple years of owning our RV and getting the campsite and hooking up our grill, I recently got a new Blackstone 17-inch right there on the ground. And last year I installed this, I guess you call it a Camco adapter connector, where it comes with hoses to screw into this top one and attach your grill straight to your in-RV tank right here, or another hose where you can connect an auxiliary tank in case this runs out of propane. You can easily do that right from this connector here. And that was all good, and I used that for the last year, and it just got to being a nuisance because I had to unscrew everything, screw it back on, screw it to the grill. And now I studied, and I know they do have the quick connections that they use in shops for like air tools and stuff. So that's what I'm going to install here today, and we're going to install it after the regulator right here. So see, you got the propane coming out of the tank through this adapter. You don't need this adapter if you want to do this procedure right here today, but then it goes to the propane regulator right here that goes into your stove in your home or your refrigerator, stuff like that, your heater. So we're going to use the same regulator by connecting in the line right here. If you can see that, we're going to take this piece apart and we're going to install this thing right here, this quick connection adapter valve. It's got a little valve you can turn on and off. Comes with the propane thread tape right here, so you don't have to purchase that separately, but this is what you get. Here's your quick connection here. We're going to mount this in the line up here. And unfortunately, the T that it comes with is not the right size. I don't know why they don't send you all the connections that you need. It's not made specifically for any motorhome, but you will need this connection right here. And this is the valve switch I was telling you about to turn propane on and off and lock it in place. To turn it off, you can attach this to the end of your hose for your grill or fire pit. I have a fire pit too. Quick connect it like that and turn it on, lock it, and then you've got access to your huge propane tank in your motorhome. So if you want to see this installed and see how handy it can be, stay tuned. All right, I'm going to attach the connection right here, and I've already got this loose, and you'll need some wrenches to get these undone. And just unscrew these two fittings here. This hose goes over to the regulator over here, wraps up around here, and then we're going to remove this fitting right here from the elbow. This leads into your coach house right here to power or feed your propane gas stove or heater or refrigerator. So we need a T here anyway. So loosen this up. We're going to have to back out this hose from this clamp up here a little bit. We'll have to loosen this up to give us more space once we get our T in here. So let me get the T fitting. Let's just take a look over here because I want to show you this T fitting. Here's all the pieces. I got those at Home Depot, those at Lowe's, and here's the package I purchased. I'm going to leave the links to all this stuff. Now, you can't, unfortunately, you can't buy all this stuff off my Amazon links. You can buy the main Quick Connect fitting, and then I'll leave the links to all the sizes of these. And I'll lay it out here so you can see what we're trying to build. So here are the pieces that I purchased. The top two here, Everbuilt brand, I got from Home Depot. And then I went to Lowe's and I got these other pieces. Now, these might have been at Home Depot. I grabbed these real quick and didn't realize I needed some more sections. So I got this right here, that's a female and a female reducer. And this 1/4 inch by 2 inch extension. And this 1/4 inch by 1.5 inch extension there. And all this will enable this to come down. Now remember, this piece here I bought off of Amazon, and it came with this T, but this T is not going to be used in our application here today. And all this so we can have a quick connection fitting for our propane setup. All right, I put the propane sealing tape, thread sealer tape, on all the fittings right here, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting this together. Let's start with our T here. That one goes in there. Got this one here, and this is going to go up in there. I think I'm going to put this in first and go ahead and tighten this up. This is pretty safe to do. You should need to hire somebody. Just make sure your propane valve here, turn this way clockwise to seal and shut that valve off. So there, and then go inside and turn your stove on and ignite it and let all that fuel propane burn off, so that you know there's no propane left in the lines all the way back to the tank. So that's what I've already did before starting this project. Okay. Now I'm going to screw this on. This is where this hose goes. Just tighten this up from here. Okay. All right, so make sure before you put all your connection extensions on, this has to be able to screw around this thread here. So do this first before you put your lower extensions and adapters on. And we want to make sure it's pointed down. So hopefully we can get enough turns on here. There we go. Let's go ahead and see if we can pull this line back from this clamp up here. All right, got that on. Hose connected there. Now we're going to go ahead and attach our adapter and fittings underneath for our quick connections. And we're snug now. I just want to make sure I get this lock right in on the front side here. Quick connect goes in there easily, lock it in a place where it can't be removed, unlock it, and here we'll have to attach a hose to this. But we've got our quick connector on and everything's looking good there. Now we've got an easy access quick connector right here. And we can always run our hoses down underneath here and still shut and close our door. So let me get my leak detector and test this out. We'll turn it on. All right, this is what I picked up on Amazon. I'll leave the link to this in the description below the video. And this is a natural gas, methane, propane leak detector. So it's kind of like a electric tester. Looks just like one. Comes with the batteries, instruction manual. So let me get the batteries in this. Now you can also use soapy water, spray on here, and with some like Dawn dish soap, and just spray on all the threaded connections and make sure no bubbles start to rise when you turn that gas on. But I figured it'd be neat to try one of these electronic ones out and have this on board for the future. All right, got the batteries in. Hold the power button to power it on and press this S for sensitivity. If the light's on, it's high sensitivity. If the light's off, it's low sensitivity gas leaks. So we're gonna go ahead and just try around the valve here first. Make sure we don't get any leak detection sound. Everything looks good. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on. It just shut off, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on our propane now, slowly. Hold our leak detection button on. Go around our valves, all the threads, every connection. Guys, everything looks good. And you want to make sure you don't smell vapors. When you hear that beep, that's when it's timing out. So make sure you don't smell any vapors. Do this. I'm actually going to get a spray bottle with soap. Do that as well, because you know, electronics nowadays, you don't know how much you can trust them. But at least it'll give me confidence if the soap doesn't bubble, that this thing actually probably works really well. So I'm going to try that. All right, so I got a bottle of Dawn dish soap in a spray bottle here with some water. So I'm just going to spray all my connections. Now, all of our new connections look good, but I did notice, look at this, guys, where my gauge is, right there. It's bubbling up. See those bubbles? That's not good. We got a leak there. Now, this is like a giant nut, it looks like, so maybe I can tighten that and not have to get another piece here. Because if I have to get another piece, the propane would have to be empty. So, and I've got almost 3/4 tank here. So I'm going to see if I can tighten that up and resolve this issue, or if the next time I empty this, I'll have to take this off and put some thread sealer on it and then re-tighten it in there. So that's just FYI there. So let me just take this thing here again. Why didn't this pick it up? Let's hold this on, turn that on. Do the sensitivity button. it's not picking it up. So I'm thinking this might be for more larger leaks. Not sure. So I don't think I would recommend this electronic gauge, guys. So do it with the soapy water like I just did and test all your connections and fittings. Stay tuned, because I'm going to go ahead and show you another adapter I got for my Blackstone 17-inch right there. I got that for my birthday before our last trip. That was awesome to grill out on, and we'll see how that actually quick connects to our new quick connection on our tank. Now this is what I got here, this awesome Blackstone. This is the 17-inch model with the cover. I like the cover on it because then you can cook more things at a regular basis if you set this down to low. Now this knob has a built-in igniter. If you push it in and turn and let go, and then you can ignite it and then adjust the temperature with the one knob. Now I was using these portable propane containers I'd buy at Walmart because this adapter came with the Blackstone. And with this adapter comes with this regulator, because all grills or fireplaces, outdoor propane fireplaces, they need a regulator. But now with our quick connection here, after our built-on regulator, we don't need a regulator like this. So this would screw on to the Blackstone like that. But now I don't have to buy it and waste these tanks anymore, because I bought this kit. Nice long hose, and it comes with the Blackstone connector, quick fitting. So let's go ahead and hook this up and see how it works. Now I'll probably just keep the quick fitting on this all the time, so I don't lose it. I would keep it on the hose, but I'm going to use the hose for my outdoor fireplace as well. So let me uncoil this hose. And I got the long hose so that I could locate our grill or fire pit, especially, you know, out there somewhere convenient in our campsite without being limited by how far we can put it away from our RV. So that's something to keep in mind. And I'll leave a link to this in the video description below. Okay, what I like about this hose is it's got the quick connect shutoff valve built onto it. So I'm going to have that off right now. Go ahead and do the quick connect up to our RV. Lock that and turn it on. Now we've got propane, should have propane running through this hose. We'll do our quick connect to here, to the Blackstone. And we'll go ahead and turn that on as well. Right here is our valve, and it's quick connect there. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can get this fired up now. There's our new connector. Make sure it's locked into place and turned on, so that's straight through. This is off position. You want it like that to turn it on. Okay, we're going to go ahead, prime this, turn it, and hold it here for a second till you hear the gas. And we've got ignition, guys. If you can see that in there, the blue flame. All right. So that is nice. We've got our quick connection working. Easy to pack up, easy to use. Now I'm going to show you one more thing, our fire pit that we got. Now I haven't even used this yet, so I'm going to use the same hose here. But what we got to do, this came with the pack with our quick connect adapter. You get like 3 different connectors, and this is the regulator and hose that came with this fire pit. So this was screwed onto here. I took that off. We're going to go ahead and screw this on here tightly. This one you don't need thread sealer because it's a compression type style fitting right here. Just make sure it's nice and snug with a pair of pliers, and then we'll see if this fires up. All right, we're going to turn this off, disconnect our quick connect here. Just reconnect our hose down here to our fire pit. go ahead and turn it on, lock the quick connect in place. We're going to go ahead and then we'll try to turn this on now. Fire pit on, prime it first. You'll hear the propane bleeding out into it. There we go. Now, of course, I got the rocks to put on there, the lava rocks that come with it in the bags inside. So guys, I hope this video has helped you out, helped you along in your questions about how to connect things with quick connect fittings to your RV's propane. Guys, thanks for tuning in to another one of my videos, and I'll see you on the next one.